Do you want to learn how to fish? Do you want to learn how to slice and dice fish? There's definitely a way to do that and eat when you're on a fishing trip with the boys. So sit back and relax and enjoy the fishing show.
I hitched my boat onto the back of my truck. I called a friend and said, let's go try our luck. He said, I'm sorry, buddy, I can't go. I'm watching the Orlando Wilson Fishing Show.
Fishing with the Boys is brought to you by Preparation H. Have hemorrhoids the size of golf balls? More fishermen are easing into their boats using this cream. Today's Vice is brought to you by Homemade Wine, staying drunk and avoiding hangovers since the Middle Ages. Have a penis-shaped hook dig into your finger? Look no further than to Johnson & Johnson's Band-Aids. They prevent infection, but not STD. Viagra, the quicker dicker upper, will help with any relationship that you may want to have. Red Cedar Lake Camp, that's where we go. And when I say we, I mean a close-knit group of guys that love the camaraderie and womenless drunken debauchery of middle-aged fishermen. We arrive on a Saturday, and it's immediately out on the lake on a boat to catch those fish for our much-anticipated fish fry. Now, dusk soon gets upon us, it's time to get back and eat. But before we eat, it's the Dominator giving a lesson to Smash on slicing and dicing the catch.
Okay, so pick up his gill. Okay, and underneath that one too. Now right there at a 45, and then you turn once you get down there. Okay, right about there. Now turn, and you start going down the line there.
Great job, Ashley. And now, on to dinner. It's day one and it's carb day. It's rigatoni with homemade tomato sauce. Of course, that comes with homemade sausages. And we had a little treat this year. We have arancini. These are Sicilian rice balls topped with sauce, and inside the rice balls is delicious melted mozzarella cheese. We top with Parmigiano cheese, of course. You gotta be careful, they're hot, as you can see right here. And Brian wasn't the only one that burnt himself. Have a listen.
I'm a hot mess right now. My fingers right now should be on fire, but I don't feel a thing.
Yeah, I kept going with 2 fingers.
Freddie torched his fingers in the oven.
Yeah, I touched the board of the back.
It's time to cut the supersata, and sometimes you just need a little help from your friends.
Gentlemen, Freddie's trying to cut the supersata. Dominic is saving.
You won't let me.
Because he's saving.
Because I'm too drunk.
He's saving your life.
Saving my fingers, not my life.
And our problems don't end there.
What's he saying?
He can put it in the hole.
There's no hole. I'm trying to look. What is this like?
Fear factor moment. Now, not all of us are Italian on this trip, as proven by Steve, who has never eaten an olive before. Have a watch and see how this goes.
If you want to wear it, I'll try it. It's going to be all over the front of your shirt. So there's a fucking shoe on.
Look how meaty those olives are.
They look.
Yeah, but come on.
What do you mean? You gotta put it in your mouth and eat it?
For the first time in your life, Steve,
I don't know that I've ever wanted to eat one.
he is going to eat
Go with that.
a Cedagnola olive.
Do you like
Like if there's one on a Jason pizza and I only scrape off half of it, I'll smash the rest back.
Do you like Jordan? What this is? And the texture is phenomenal.
All right.
Watch the pit. Don't break
Here we go. He's doing it. It's going
If
in.
you see this,
No, come on, man.
you know it's fucking time to move.
He doesn't even want to move.
He's gonna bask in it for him.
It's vinegar, man. It's good.
Look at it. You gotta go sideways, lengthways.
Man,
Like what if your
fucking
teeth?
jizz coming out. I can't do it.
You're not the fear factor champ, Steve-O. Evidently, fear is a factor for you. It's day 2 and the morning after. And I'll tell you, the fishing was great. I mean, I even caught, despite my tangled line, as you can see here. Our usual routine is to be back around noon and served a late breakfast, full of healthy things like beans and tomato sauce with a little chunk of pork. And of course, your regular contemporary healthy breakfast. I'm going to fast forward a little here. Yes, we went out fishing again, and we came back for our usual late dinner. That's right, we fish, and then guess what? We eat again. But man, do we eat well. It's steak night tonight.
Here we got Brian gutting the fish. There we go. Slicing and dicing.
While the skipper is slicing up his fish, it's time to check out how the boys are doing on the barbecue. That sizzle is just sweet music. As you can clearly see, as usual, the Dominator cooks a perfect steak. It's stogie time. And it's wine time too. Did I mention it's wine time? Oh boy. Succumbing to food and drink. It's time for some morning fishing again. Ready to catch more fish in preparation for our fish fry. The boys can fish their way, and I'll fish my way. Back at camp, chilling out is the best, and the sunset are quite beautiful here. It's the last dinner of our cottage weekend, and it's the long-anticipated fish fry, where we cook our catch of the weekend. Here, the Dominator is lightly battering our fish, ready to put them in the frying pan. We use fish crisp seasoning, and here the Dominator lightly and gently places them into the hot oil and will fry them for a few minutes. We serve them with double fried russet potato wedges with Lowry seasoning, and it's absolutely orgasmic. And that's right, as Stevie gives thanks to a great fishing weekend, there you have it. We fish, we ate, we drank. A very successful weekend. With that said, of course I couldn't put everything that we did on the fishing video. I mean, that just wouldn't be right. Some things are like they say in Vegas. What happens in the fishing trip stays on the fishing trip. What's said on the fishing trip stays at the fishing trip. My point is, we have a great time, great laughs, and it's with a great group of guys. I really recommend it for everyone.